Hi, I'm Heather from booktubes, and today is my Kindle Unlimited TBR. If you are a regular and know that this is not my usual background, my back is still messed up, although it is improving. I just have a strained muscle or something. So I'm going to do this at my desk so I don't have to hold on to my computer, etc., etc. So these are the books that I have checked out on Kindle Unlimited right now. I rarely to never read all of the books that I check out on Kindle Unlimited. It's more likely that I'll read one or two of these this checkout turn. So the very first one is Scarred by Emily McIntire. This has been making the booktube rounds, but it was not a booktuber that got me. Honestly, none of y'all have convinced me to read this book. The person who convinced me to give it a try is my sister, Lo. She says that this is a lot like The Cruel Prince, but as an adult romance, and she thinks that it is the perfect book for me, that I will love everything about it, and is dying to know if she's right. So I basically won't be returning this until I try to read it because I feel an obligation to my sister. The next one is Cups of You, which is Coffee Shops of Love #1 by Karmen Lee. I saw the author on Twitter promoting like the third book in this series or something like that and decided to pick up the first one. All right, she's back home temporarily, and his ex-wife had a very public split. He has a teen daughter. She's going to return to the city and her boyfriend, and no, she's not. So I think it's like a Hallmark movie, but I think maybe the author even said, I could be totally making this up, but I feel like she said that it was like a Hallmark movie, but black love and queer and steamy. And I was like, okay, sounds good. But that could be a lie also. So I think at least some of those things are true. Next, I have Held in Contempt, which is an erotic novella by Eva Sherie. This was a recommendation from my friend Tracy at Book Into Bookin', who, by the way, like, we have interacted for at least a year now, I feel like. And I don't know why she's in all of my February videos. I promise I actually knew her before this. I don't know what's happening, but she is in all my February videos, so here we are. She was just like, hey, I think that you would love this. So I immediately checked it out on KU because it was like 50 pages, and she reads so many of my recommendations, so many, that I just felt like the least I could do was check it out when she went out of her way to be like, I think you would love this book. The Goodreads doesn't say what it's about, so I don't know what it's about, but Tracy recommends it, so that's why we're here. Next one is Stolen Ice Bride, which is Stolen Brides of the Fae #5 by Angela J. Ford. Okay, so to be perfectly honest with you, I found this book because I was stalking the Pharaoh Feb Instagram account to see if they had any black authors. And then I saw this author and I went to Amazon and checked her books, and this one was short and looked of interest to me. Also, I like her covers. So the mages arrive to steal a bride. She's hiding a treacherous power, as one does. She's chosen as bride for the mage king. She's terrified he'll find out her secret. She flees only to fall into the hands of a ruthless ice lord. He intends to hold her hostage to get peace, and then she'll sacrifice herself to save the man she loves, who's this ice dude. So that's all I know, but I like fae. I haven't read a good fae book here in a minute, and it's short and it's by a black author, so I was like, that honestly, that was all of the things. Those all the reasons why I checked it out. So next I have The Alpha's Affair, which is Hamilton Brothers #2 by Dria Andersen. I've been following her on Twitter and had like never heard of her books before, but she promoted a different book, and then I went to Amazon, looked her up, and found this one. So it has Alpha in the name, so clearly it's probably my jam. It's supposed to be a secret fun affair. He was an alpha, used to gain weight once, but he'll go along with her little affair idea so he can convince her that they belong together, and she's a witch and he's a shifter. So yes. Next I have Blood at Midnight, The Witches Monsters #1 by Sarah Piper. That's my daughter in the tub. Just pretend like things are going smoothly. This is polyamorous, witchcraft, double-crossing vampires, necromancy, and summoning the dark goddess. She's in the goddess's debt. She wants the blood of the dark fae warlord of midnight. It's a death trap. Only 3 men have ever escaped my newly appointed escorts. I wonder what's gonna happen there. Demon, a shifter, a fae. I'm not even sure how I saw this. Maybe Jean from Romantic Deception, but that could also not be true. I don't know. Here we are. I have it checked out. Next I have Neighborly, which is Erotic Accommodations #2 by Katrina Jackson. I finished Katrina Jackson's Mafia series, all the books that are out so far, so I wanted to try a different series by her. I've heard a lot about this one. It's 2 different couples who are neighbors, and the wives have a thing, and then I think they all get involved, maybe just the wives, I don't know. So it's like a menage, polyamorous. I'm not 100% sure if they get into a polyamorous relationship or if it's just like a hookup. I don't know exactly, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I do enjoy Katrina Jackson's writing a lot. So then I have The Culmination of Everything, which is Sugar Valley #1 by Christina C. Jones, Ashley at Bookish Realm, and Bree from The Locked Petition. I think Bree was reading it and Ashley had already read it. They said it was really good. Then I was watching Bree from 11 Words and she actually told me the plot, which Ashley takes offense to. So she goes to this small town and he's like an alpha mountain man, and she's like a surgeon, and she gets stuck and he thinks that she's dumb, but actually she's not, right? And then, so I have this checked out from Kindle Unlimited to read it, right? And then, if you normally watch my videos, you know that I don't buy books, and also I'm not really a fan of subscription boxes because I don't care. I don't want all those random things. However, Christina C. Jones was the author for the Hello Lovely Winter box, and I kind of really wanted to support that and be like, hey, yeah, Black Love sells. I want to support. And obviously I already know that I love her books. So I told my husband I wanted it for Christmas. So it was one of the things that I got then. And it finally came yesterday. The surprise book with the special edition was The Culmination of Everything. So now I'm going to read this in the flesh, because otherwise what did I buy the book for? Because it's not like I'm a collector. So I'm actually going to take this off of KU, but I'm going to read it. I'm gonna read it with this. So that's pretty cool. But you can read it in KU and not have to buy a copy if you like ebooks like I do. You should probably do if you're watching KU TBR, whatever. Okay, now I got a cough drop, so we should be even better than we were before. Okay, so next I got Mr. Librarian by B. Love. I was pleasantly surprised to see that this had been added to KU upon release. I was not anticipating that. He's a librarian, he has a past, she's crying in his library, he finds her, he's very protective of her. You know, Ashley was enjoying it, at least at the beginning. I saw that she had been reading it. Yeah, it's B. Love writing a librarian, and he's protective, and I want to read it. Then I have Love for My Zombie Kings, which is Zombies Rule the World #1 by Alicia McCoy. This is from Tracy, and I am probably going to read it today. I know I said that in my vlog days ago, and that was not true. But now I'm done with all the books that I had to commit to reading, and I think I'm going to read that next. So this is 4 brothers and there are zombies and a scientist, and it's Black Love Zombies. And I don't know what else. Tracy made it sound really good, okay? The second book was one of her best books of January, and I was just like, that sounds so interesting. So the dead took over the night a year ago. She's a scientist and specializes in DNA. Now there's a new type of zombie, so they're called Z2, stronger, faster, but most importantly part human. It can shift from human to zombie in the blink of an eye. Oh, it's like a zombie shifter, okay. but also eat half a body in about twice that time. One was captured by the escaped. Now my lab seems to have gotten their claws into one, and I'm the reason why. He's messing with my mind. One of his brothers gets himself captured too, and all hell breaks loose. This book features 5 gorgeous men who firstly love one woman. I thought it was only 4. I was wrong. I don't know. I can't tell you how interested I am in this one, and I can't tell you why. I don't know why, but it's true. I'm just like very interested in it. And then lastly, I have the Minotaur and the Muse, which was also added to the KU upon release a couple of days ago. This was inspired by Art and Virtues. It's by Moira. Is that like Schitt's Creek Moira, or am I saying that wrong? Do I know what this is about? Not really. Do you know it's like 70 pages? It's a Greek myth novella. I want to read it. So that is it. Those are all the books I have checked out on Kindle Unlimited right now. And I have not finished a KU book yet this month. It is currently the 16th. Yep, it's currently the 16th. I've DNF'd 1 KU book, and that's the only one I've even started, which is not the norm for me. So maybe I will read a little bit of a higher percentage of these than I normally do, but it's doubtful. So let me know if you've read any of these and what you thought of them, if you think I will particularly enjoy any or not, or recommendations similar to these, and if you're gonna pick any of them up yourself. Just talk to me about the books. I appreciate everyone who's been sending me get well wishes. I hope that we're on the upswing. So, but we're not there yet. So that's where we're at right now. But thank you for watching always. You guys were the best, and I will hopefully be back to filming like usual on Sunday. So you should hopefully after this video be back to regularly scheduled programming, but we'll see, won't we? Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.